Why hello there, welcome to another Steelbook video. About a lot of these this year, and this is the latest one, Bone Tomahawk. Quite a wonderful film. I really enjoyed this one. It's kind of a western movie with horror elements. I once described this as The Unforgiven meets The Hills Have Eyes, and that's sort of what we have here. A really cool movie with Kurt Russell in it. So this is the cover here. We've got this skull here mounted on a pike. Very cool, gruesome. As you can see, this is an R-rated movie, heavy R, and it does have some of the most gruesome death sequences I've seen in a movie for a long time. But most of this movie is honestly very character driven. It's about a sheriff played by Kurt Russell and this small western town, and a female doctor has gone missing. She's been kidnapped by these savage Indians. Yeah, I know, savage Native Americans. It's 2016, but hey, it's a movie, alright? It's fiction. Anyway, they set off, they form a little posse, and they set off to try to rescue her, and things get really, really gruesome and brutal before the movie is over. This is what the back looks like, and as you can see, this has been very well reviewed overall. Some extras, Fantastic Fest Q&A with director, cast, and producers, making of featurette, BFI London Film Festival Q&A. And this one is region free, which is very nice. Keep in mind that it says strong violence, and they aren't kidding. Alright, here's a closer look at the Steelbook artwork itself. Quite nice. This is matte, nothing too particular about this, but I love this design. Just very striking with that skull just propped up like that. It was like, yep, I need this. It's right up my alley. And there they are, riding off, Patrick Wilson, Kurt Russell, and his posse. And we open this up, and this is what we see. And that's what it looks like if you remove the disc. Nothing too special here, but I kind of like that the cover is kind of horror and the inside is more drama, so to speak, because this movie has both, and it's actually very, very drama driven. Like it's a very somber character piece, but then it sort of escalates into violence, and I like that. I like when horror movies or thrillers can be more character driven and more plot driven, and then you suddenly get this, dilemma or this horrific situation, and that's exactly what this is like. It's a very long movie, actually. It's over 2 hours. I think it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes or something, 2 hours and 10, something like that, but very, very enjoyable. So if you like The Unforgiven or The Hills Have Eyes, check this one out. I'm sure you're gonna like it. And the other thing I picked up was a music Blu-ray. This is Arch Enemy's War Eternal Tour, Tokyo Sacrifice. This is actually very rare. It has not been released in England or the States. This Blu-ray has only ever been released in Japan. So I had to import this one from Japan, but it's region free. It plays beautifully on a region B player. If you're unfamiliar with Japan, they actually have their Blu-ray set to region A, which I find very interesting. But this one is region free. At least it plays beautifully in a region B locked player. So I'm a huge fan of the band Arch Enemy. I've always been a huge fan. I actually have this sort of ultra special edition of War Eternal right here. Yes, they've changed their lineup. Yes, they've changed their sound over the years, but you know what? I still enjoy their music a lot. They're not quite as good as they once were, but I still like their music quite a bit. And I wanted this Blu-ray, so I actually ended up ordering this from Amazon.com. They provided a company that would sort of import the movie for you, and it wasn't actually too bad. It was, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks, something like that, because a lot of these rare Blu-rays can go on eBay and they can cost like $80 to $100, and that's just insane. And there's the inside. So this is the first concert Blu-ray they've ever done. It's their third overall sort of DVD or Blu-ray. They released 2 DVDs with Angela Gosso, and this is their first official concert with Alyssa White-Glass on vocals. Also included this little booklet, which is largely, and perhaps not surprisingly, in Japanese. I don't really read Japanese, but I'm sure it's very interesting. You also have all the song lyrics in this one, and things of that nature. And if we remove the disc, you can actually see the band there. You can kind of make them out. They've actually just recently played at Wacken Open Air in Germany, and they're going to do a concert Blu-ray of that as well, but it won't be released until early next year. So this one will have to tide me over. If there are still any fans of Arch Enemy, check this one out. You can import this from Japan, and I have no word if this will be released in the States or Europe at any given time, so that's why I felt like importing it. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed this one. We had Arch Enemy, the War Journal Tour, and this Bone Tomahawk Steelbook edition. Alright, take care. Bye.